Good afternoon, students. Today we learn US Part 2, Lesson number 8, that is Defeat of Internal Enemies. Dealing with internal enemies. The work for Swaraj was going on at great speed. The Maulas were very loyal to Shivaji. They had decided to dedicate their life to Shivaji and were ready to do as he said. With their support, Shivaji had captured one fort after another in the Baramawal area. Many Deshmukhs and Deshpandes also decided to support Shivaji and join hands with him. But there were some who were jealous and did not like that Shivaji was succeeding so well. They decided not to join Shivaji's struggle for Swaraj. These people were Maratha Sardars, but they thought it would be better to work for Adil Shah than work for Shivaji. For many years, they had been servants of Adil Shah and they thought that was the best thing to be. They did not even want an independent kingdom. They were happy the way they were. These Sardars would make trouble for Shivaji. He decided to teach them a lesson. Khandoji and Baji Ghorpade were two such Maratha Sardars. They worked for Adil Shah and did not want to join Shivaji. Adil Shah helped them make trouble for Shivaji. These two Sardars created a lot of trouble in the Kondana district. But Shivaji was a lot more powerful than these two Sardars. He easily defeated them and drove them out. You know that Shahaji was married to Jijabai, but Jijabai was not his only wife. Shahaji had three wives. One of his other wife was Tukau. Tukau's brother was Sambhaji Rao Mohite. He was Shivaji's step uncle, so he was Shivaji's relative, but he had no love for Shivaji. Sambhaji Rao Mohite was in charge of Supa province, but as he did not like Shivaji, he had not joined Shivaji's quest for Shivaji. Sambhaji Rao Mohite wasn't a good ruler. He troubled his subjects. He took a lot of bribes and harassed his people a lot. Shivaji did not like this at all. He decided to take Supa in his control. Shivaji made a clever plan. One day, with just a few horsemen, Shivaji came to the entrance of Supa. At the gate, he told the guards that he had come to meet his uncle to collect his Diwali gift, as he did each year. The guards let him in. So the uncle had no idea that Shivaji was coming. Shivaji quickly went inside and the Maulas hailed Sambhaji Rao Mohite. Shivaji told him to hand over Supa to him. The uncle refused. Immediately Shivaji ordered his Maulas to arrest his uncle and Shivaji took over everything. In this way, Supa became a part of Swaraj. Shivaji sent Sambhaji Rao Mohite to Shahaji in Karnataka. Another family of Maratha Sardars who did not want to join Shivaji was the Naik Nimbalkars of Fulton. You know Shivaji was married to Saibai. Saibai was from the Naik Nimbalkar family. Saibai brother was Babaji Naik Nimbalkar. So Babaji Naik Nimbalkar was actually Shivaji's brother-in-law. but he chose not to join Shivaji. He preferred to remain a servant of Adil Shah. In fact, Babaji even joined hands with Adil Shah and started making plans to attack Shivaji. When Shivaji came to know of this, he immediately attacked Babaji and imprisoned him. As you can see, Shivaji made no special favors for relatives. For him, the most important thing was Swaraj and good administrations. Nothing else was more important than these things. Fort Raigad. The conquest of Javli was a very important landmark. This doubled the boundaries of Swaraj under Shivaji. Yashwantrao's army too joined the forces of Shivaji. The strong Rairi fort became a part of Swaraj. Shivaji was highly pleased to have this fort under his control. He changed its name to Raigad. Later on, he built a new fort on the Bhorpia hill nearby. It was named Pratapgarh. All these efforts taken by Shivaji for what? Swaraj means self-government, right?